Hi folks, welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. Today, let's display a video playlist with the help of MB Views from MetaBox. Using a video playlist like this allows you to display a collection of videos. You can use this type of content for websites of many fields, such as education for courses, exercise for daily movements, music for songs in a category, and more. This kind of video playlist will keep your visitors engaged for longer, and they will find videos in the same playlist easily. There will be multiple videos in the playlist. And when you click on one from the left panel, its video player will appear immediately on the side. The playlist is created manually, which allows you to flexibly add or remove any video. The video information includes the ID on YouTube, and the title will be saved in custom fields with MetaBox. Then display them using MB Views. Before going ahead, let's check which tools are needed for this practice. Since we use the custom fields to store some of the video information, we need the MetaBox plugin for the framework to do that. You can download it directly from WordPress.org. We also need some extensions from MetaBox to have some advanced features. You can install them individually or use MetaBox all-in-one. In this practice, we will use the following extensions. MB Views, to get data from custom fields, and display them on the section of the playlist. MetaBox Builder, to have a UI on the back end to create custom fields visually. MetaBox Group, to group the field together for better organization. So it's just optional. If you're ready, let's dive in and get started. Here is the concept of the fields that I created for the playlist. The ID of the video is the one that helps to crawl the video from YouTube and display on the player. The title is the one that you name the video yourselves. Each video has a pair of them. So, I put them into a group. A playlist also includes several videos, so this group field is made to be clonable. Now, go to MetaBox, Custom Fields, to create them. First, add a group. Inside this group, add two subfields in the text type, even the one we use for the ID. The ID is just a part shown on the URL of the video on YouTube, not a full URL. So we should not choose the URL type for the field. I set no special settings for these two subfields. But for the group, I set this group as collapsible, to see all videos in a clear structure. Also set a title for the group, to easily identify the video. There will be some suggestions to choose from. This is to number the item. This is to set the name based on the ID of the video. And I choose the last one, to set the name of the group based on the title of the video. Since we have several videos in the playlist, remember to set this group as clonable. It's an essential setting. You also should enable this option. It allows you to rearrange the video. It also means that you can set the order of the video on the playlist manually. After having all of the reasonable settings for the fields, move to the Settings tab, and set the location to apply the fields to any post type as you want. In this practice, I'll assign it to the blog posts. Now, go to the post editor. You can see the custom fields here. Just input some videos. Click on this button to add more videos. Go to MetaBox Views to create a template for the section of the video playlist. To get data from custom fields, click on this button and find them on the right sidebar. Since we applied custom fields on the post, you should look for them in the Post tab. This is the group that we created. It's clonable, so once we click on it, a loop will be generated in the template section. This is the ID of the group we created. Then, just choose the subfield from the list to insert them into the loop one by one. Move to the Settings section of the view and set the type as singular, and the location is the post type as you assigned the custom fields to. This setting helps to assign this template to all the singular pages of the post type. As well as, you can choose a suitable position for the playlist on the page. Now, go to a singular page. You can see the ID and title of the video displayed, but they are just in the text format. To have a section where you have a panel to show the video in the playlist, and another one for video player, we should add some extra code to the created template. Back to the view. I'm adding some div and classes to style the playlist easily later. I'm also adding an HTML attribute to identify this area for displaying the list of videos. Next, to have the thumbnail beside the title, I will display it using an URL with the form like this. This is also the ID of the video that we saved in the custom field. This ID helps to identify the image we want to get from YouTube. Next, to display the iframe for the player, add the following lines of code. I also named this area with an ID. This will be useful for styling, as well as adding action to the playlist in the next step. I use this one to regulate the first video from the playlist to be played in default. Finally, go to the CSS tab. Add some code to prettify the section. Notice that all the classes and ID for the two areas in the section will be used in this code. Now, go to the page. The section has a new look already. However, nothing happens when you click on each title for now, because we haven't made it. Let's move to the next step. Still in the created template of the playlist, we should add some extra things to the code. In the title of the video that displays on the left panel, I already had this class. It helps to trigger when someone clicks on any video title. So first, I add an attribute to recognize and record which one is clicked. Then, go to the JavaScript. Add these lines. Pay attention that this is the ID of the panel, which we use to display the video title. And this is the ID of the area, to display the iframe for the player. Based on the click that was triggered by the added class and attribute, this line will force the iframe to change the link of the video to the right one. This will be turned from the default one here to the one that records in this attribute. It also means that the player will play the video specified by the URL from this attribute. Now, go to the page. Click on a video title. You will see the player play different videos. They are the ones corresponding to the titles in the left panel. That's how we had a video playlist. What do you think about this practice? If you want to dig in more interesting topics, please watch other tutorials on this channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe us for more tutorials. Bye.